Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to show a little journal that I made. It's, I think it measures, let me see, 4¼ by 6 inches. And it closes with this pretty seafoam colored seam binding. Oops, sorry about that. You can just put that to the side. And it has these little liquid pearls I put all over her photograph. Some vintage lace, a bunch of little stuff for my stash. It has one signature and I beaded it along the spine. It's stained with wood stain. It's a soft journal, but it's very sturdy. It has a tiny little spine there. A very beautiful back cover. I think that's Tim Holtz paper. And lots of different little tags and on all sides and even down here. So let's open it up. Okay. So here is the front of it. I mean the inside. This is the inside cover, and I don't have a good area to tape right now. I'm sorry. I hope everything is in shot here. A little tuck spot there. Here's pretty pink paper that I coffee dyed and stamped. The back of that paper. Here is a little tiny area you can tuck something in. A little bow. Pretty paper. I don't know where I got that paper, sorry. Here I stamped so you can journal. And here is some graph paper that I punched a lace border, a little bit of lace trim, left this all white, and more coffee stained paper with some lace. And here is, here's a nice little belly band with some journaling spots. You can journal on the back. This is old work orders from the railroad. So I just put that in there. I thought it gave it some interest as a background. Tucks in there. And here's another little tuck spot with some journaling spots. You can journal on that side too. I distressed around the edges. Another little spot that I sewn a little area to put this journaling card. Little piece of ephemera. I made this postcard. I made this one, and I distressed around the edges, and you can journal on the back. More of that pretty paper. A piece of a Tim Holtz die cut. I'll put as much as I can in the description box below of some of the stuff I used. Here is some beautiful embossed paper that I embossed, and it's coffee stained, but it's got a little bit of a white to it still. More coffee stained paper, pink, with some stamping. And here is a little tuck spot with some ephemera that I stamped in the back. The back of this pretty embossed paper. A little tiny butterfly stamp. Here's some lace. And I like how this turned out. It's got matte paper in the back and some little areas you can tuck stuff. Let me get, you can tuck stuff in here or here if you wanted. And here is some more embossed paper, a little bit different design. These are roses. A tiny little Tim Holtz paper clip you can put stuff in on. You can tuck something here. Pretty vintage lady. Some more butterflies. I have this one like sticking out a little bit. And here is the back of that. I thought it looked kind of cool, so I left it. You really can't journal on it, so I made some little journaling spots. And you could add more if you wanted. Shove that in there. Here's just some pretty coffee paper with a little piece of Shabby Chic fabric. And this is an idea I got from Sagita to just take my stamp and stamp lightly to kind of give some interest to the paper. A lot of this is influenced by Sagita and all those great YouTubers out there. This idea too. And this, I think, this pocket, I got the idea from Patricia Viramontes, I think. So I made this little pocket, sewed it, and here inside is a Tsunami Rose text spot, journaling card, is that what it's called? I'm calling it everything. A little tiny tag. Here I sewn along both sides and made a little area that you can, this is the back, this is, what is this? Oh, this is calculus paper, vintage calculus paper. You can tuck stuff in there. Here's like, I have a punch that makes it look like ledger paper. I added a band, and just this little area tucked away that you can secret journal in there and journal on the back of this. Here is the back of that, all white, but I added a little piece of Shabby Chic fabric with a safety pin. Right here is a little woman, vintage woman playing tennis. Isn't that cute? With a little bit of thread. Some kind of coffee dyed crinkly paper. I don't know what it is. The middle of my signatures with some butterflies. I left this blank. These are both Tim Holtz die cuts, all of them. I'll try to link them below if I see them on Amazon. I love those things. This tucks in here. You can, sorry about that. And you can you can write and journal all in here and in the back here. Like that. Added a little banner, some journal spots, more calculus paper, bunch of little die cuts, a little tag, fabric tag, tiny one. This is a vintage lady. I made a little tuck spot. Here's some pretty paper I got from Hobby Lobby. I can't remember the name of it though. Here I stamped, can you see it, like some text to make it look old. More coffee dyed paper. Oh, this is pretty. This is a vintage lady that I distressed around. I made a tag, sewn it for some interest, coffee dyed. And the work orders are coffee dyed. Here is a postcard that I really distressed with green and all pink and everything. And I made it a tuck spot, and I put some journaling cards in here, and I distressed around them because I thought this made a cool background. So you can add more stuff. Little tags. Right here is a spot that I sewn. Added another journal spot. It's got that really pretty paper that I made. Here's a book page butterfly, Tim Holtz. I'll try to link that too. And a tuck spot. Not a tuck spot, a journaling card. I'm sorry, I keep mixing this up. With some fabric. A doily, more matte paper. Here is a pocket that is made of old Saris paper, I think it was. I think there's something in here. You can do some secret journaling in there. And shove it in there like that. A little tag with a tiny Tim Holtz attacher. I love that thing. Here is more of that beautiful paper. Another butterfly. A doily with more of that pretty dyed paper, coffee dyed. Look at that doily, it turned out so cute. And a little tiny bow. Helps keep everything together right there. Another tag. Here's a really pretty image I got from Pinterest. You can journal on the back of that. with got the doily in the back. Here, this envelope opens and it has a card that you can journal on. There's a lot of great coffee stained paper on the inside. Let me get that in there. Little tag. Here I stamped some lines that you can journal on. Here's another little bobby pin, not bobby pin, paper clip, and this is work orders again. You can't really write on it, so I made an area that you can journal on. You could even put a picture back here. On this side is another one of those envelopes. It comes out. There's nothing in this. You can put what you want, and it closes like that. I left this piece white. It was hard to do. Reminds me of like a doily, so I left it. Here's like the front of it. It's like graph paper. I stamped some more water, added some water to make it look blurry. Another little tag. We're almost to the end. Here is a little tuck spot with some sewing, a little tag, with a pretty tassel. You can write on this paper, it's light enough. I left this blank because it's such pretty paper, and I did some stamping on the side. Some Shabby Chic little tags. And this is the back. And I added a little tissue paper ruffle, and you can tuck something in there like that. And you can tuck something on this side too. And that's the back again. So there it is. This will be listed in my Etsy shop. It has a great alligator mouth, a bunch of textures, and it's so cute. Great for a travel journal. It's not too big. It can be thrown in a purse and stuff too. So I hope you guys like this, and if you're new here, I hope you consider subscribing. I like to make journals, and I also post tips about organizing your workspace and junk journal tips, all kinds of stuff. So this channel is fairly new. I have another drawing channel. I'll link it in the description box below. Thanks for watching. Bye.